My buddy, Jeff Cohn.
Give it up for yourselves, everybody. Thank you. And boy, you guys are awesome. Well, I had a fantastic day today. A lady came up to me, and that's it. She just, that was a win. I took a nap. I just called it a day, I think she came up to me like, what the fuck is this? The shirt, I'm wearing this shirt because my mom used to dress me, and now I'm out of the house. How you like me now, Mom? I can pick my own clothes, And I asked her, I was like, why did you, she dressed me until I was like halfway through my 9th grade year, and I'm like, why did you do that? And she goes, well, I just thought if you picked your own clothes, you would get bullied for looking like a complete idiot. I'm like, Mom, you dressed me in a polka-dotted turtleneck with purple corduroys and moon boots. I got my ass kicked until like halfway through high school, So now I'm crushing it, and I'm a little bit socially awkward. I found out that I probably have a little bit of autism. You guys are like, a little? Yeah, we could tell right when you came up here that you're like, that guy has autism and probably several different fetishes, probably a foot fetish, Actually, this woman actually told me that I look like Hank Hill if he had a spanking fetish, which I do. Yes, you might say I am pro-pain. Come on, buddy, that was it. Propane, all right, I don't know. Let's see, what do I got, Tom? 3 minutes? Is that the, okay, all right, I'll just burn through some stuff. You know what, I'll talk to you guys about a personal thing. My birthday's coming up next week. I was adopted, and so, well, allegedly next week, who knows, They could have lied. I mean, they told me, they're like, okay, Jeff, well, we can only tell you that you're basically, you're a little bit Swedish, some Norwegian. I took the Ancestry DNA test, found out 80% pug. Which makes sense because, I do have trouble breathing. And when I come, I go, But I found my biological father. He's a felon. Woo! That's pretty cool. I mean, he's in jail for 3 counts of armed robbery, which I find awesome, because the only thing my adopted dad ever did was get robbed 3 times. But, like adoptees, kind of similar to orphans, we do have, there's some issues with like fear of rejection, attachment disorders and stuff. I was on a date recently, and that came up, I actually made the mistake of telling my date that information, and she totally used it against me. She's like, Jeff, do I remind you of your birth mom? I'm like, no, why would you ask that? Well, just because you're not going to be going home with me either. Holy shit. I couldn't resist. I was like, well, can I at least breastfeed one more time? And she said no. But yeah, so I'm like just sort of socially awkward in a lot of ways. Okay, here's the thing that I struggle with. Like, when I meet someone new, it's hard for me to tell if they're into me or not. And so what I do, I came up with this thing that I call the kiss test. And what that is I lean in, I kiss her gently on the back of the neck, and that's not the joke, sorry. Kiss her on the back of the neck, and if she goes, ooh, I like that, well, then she is a top-notch Uber driver. So she got 5 stars, I got 0 stars, you guys. And I've been Jeff Cohn. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the show. You guys are great.